Hey Beavers, it's Tuesday and I'm Lori. You're watching the Beaver Bunch. This week we are talking about red flags. And for all you audio visual learners, I wore a red t-shirt to signify Red Flag Week. So I just want to make sure that you're all coming with me on that. These are, for me, not something like she's just not that into you week. It's more like run week, like get out of there week. Having maybe some years on you, have also had some experiences that you have not yet lived, and hopefully you will never have to live through. So just heed our advice, take these warnings, and know that a lot of things are just not okay. And she might be pretty, she might be real nice, but maybe just there's some things she's got going on that you just shouldn't be all about. With that being said, my red flags for you. So red flags for me, like Jess and Mary B were saying, if she doesn't like you to hang out with your friends, like either she always has to come, or if she like tries to stop you from doing things, that's bad. Also a red flag is if the girl that you're dating is negative towards your friends. Like if she's trying to plant these seeds of like, your friends aren't that good of friends type of thing. It's like, you know what? They've been around a lot longer than you have, and I like them and I have known them, and I just I don't think that's right either. I don't think that a girlfriend should be critical of your friends. You know what? Because you can figure that out. You can figure out your friends, okay? That's your area. Though that's like an off limits, like girlfriend cannot make pass judgment on. And if she does, she can shut the hell up about it because that's not her business. If she talks about her exes a lot, I think that's a red flag. I think that's a red flag because you know what? Maybe she's not over it. Maybe they'll end up getting back together. Who knows? But you are not her therapist for her ex-girlfriend. Like that should be her best friend's deal before you are dating. So this is something I think should pretty much be adhered to. Ex-girlfriend talk, red flag. Also, any type of jealous behavior, like let's say you're a strong, and this is hypothetical, but let's say that you're a strong, independent woman, and you get hit on by guys in public, and you're used to dealing with it. You're a big girl, and you're able to kind of do it in a way that doesn't cause escalation or embarrassment for any parties involved, and you handle it well, perhaps with a joke or some kind of chuckle. But she won't drop it, and she gets in his face and is very possessive, or her face if there's a girl hitting on you, and has to fight for you. I think that's a red flag. Like that's jealous, possessive, like I can take care of myself behavior. And I don't appreciate that. That happened to me one time, and this person was extremely possessive. I didn't know, because I ignored the red flags. And then after we broke up, she was crazy. She assaulted me, and I feel as though I should have seen that coming because I think some jealous, like very intense, very aggressive behavior, I think can sometimes also be associated with violent behavior, aggressive, violent, aggressive, violent. Also, if you are ever in an argument, and something physical happens, like there's a hold or a push or a punch or a slap or anything, red flag, get out of there, run far, far away. And I really mean this. This one I'm I feel very strongly about. Like just never deal with violence. Never, ever, ever accept that. Another one is if you're breaking up all the time. This is personal experience. If you're breaking up all the time, if she's running away from you all the time, like she's got some issue that she just can't get together, and so she's taking you for a ride, run the other way. If she's running from you, run away from her. Just don't. That's so self-deprecating when you're dealing with somebody that like acts as though they don't want to be with you. That's just it does nothing good for your self-esteem. Also, self-esteem. If she is overly critical of the way that you look, of the things that you do, of the things that you enjoy, of the things that you're good at, of the things that you think are important, if she's a naysayer for all these things, or putting you down, or bringing herself up to put you down, or making you feel small to make her feel big, that is a red flag. I think, like, I've had girls that, you date and they just either say little things or do little things that make you self-conscious or make you like feel less than the amazing person that you are. Then all of a sudden you find yourself to be very demure and like in this relationship where you're like, you know, and then when you break up and you get all this strength back, and then she's like, oh, I love that confidence. I love that confidence. That's what I first fell in love with you for. I'm not speaking bitterly. This never happened to me, but no, it did. It totally did. And then after we broke up, here I am. I recharge and I'm remotivated and I get over all of her bullshit. And then she's like attracted to me again because, oh my gosh, you're this strong, independent woman. Wow. Maybe it's because I'm stronger without you. Okay. So you have to kind of put yourself out of the picture and kind of step back sometimes and just think, okay, if she wasn't in my life, could it be better? And you know what? Sometimes you have to realize that yes, it could be better without her. What else? Red flags. We talked about the clinging recently. I think that clingy behavior is also ends up being a red flag. Yep. Like if she's way more into you than you are into her, like, I'm sorry, I think that's a red flag. I think that sometimes you can't really get back from that. It's flattering, but it's also annoying. It's also very annoying very quick. So there's that. And then lying. Anytime you catch a girl in a lie, like if she's lying to you, it's not a good sign of what's to come. So I'd say that that's a red flag. So anytime she's lying, and if you're dating a girl that was cheating on her girlfriend with you, it's a red flag. It is, because you know she's probably going to keep doing it, because I know that we've said once a cheater always a cheater might not be true. Sometimes it is, and I think that is one of those things that if you don't want to make yourself vulnerable to someone, this is probably someone that you should not make yourself extremely open to, because you could end up getting very hurt. So those are some of my red flags. I'm trying to think. I think that those are important. Do, 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 do. Yeah, so I can't really think of any more, but I'm sure that the other beavers will have some really good ones. So I'm excited because I can probably, say amen to a lot of those that they have coming up. But I thank you for watching, and if you didn't vote on cherrygirl.com, that whole contest that we were in, check it out. I guess there's still days to vote, so yeah, because we win nothing, yay! But I will see you next Tuesday, beavers, and until then, toodaloo!